This real Ghana World Boxing Aquaba. Welcome to my channel. Madas said thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on your way in, on your way out. Also, hit that notification bell to get the latest videos. Peace. Mikaela Mayer set the fight February 15th in Minnesota. Okay. Now she's fighting out at a Grand Casino in Hinckley, Minnesota. 9-0, 4 KOs. And she'll be going up against Yareli Larios, 13-1 and 1, 3 KOs, 8-round bout for the NABF super featherweight title. Both women coming off wins over their last bouts that took place in 2018. Mikaela Mayer is her first fight in 2019. She's looking to make a big impression, but still young, hasn't proved anything. Looking to get into the lightweight division, so she can challenge Katie Taylor. They both young, and that's what she should be working on right now. Because Katie Taylor is 32, and Mikaela Mayer is let's see how old Mikaela. I don't think she's that much younger. Mikaela Mayer is 28, so she's 4 years younger than Katie Taylor, and she needs to get in that division, man, because right now in women's boxing is on a come up, right? So there really isn't no pound for pound because nobody's fighting each other. Amanda Serrano's doing some deplorable, disgraceful actions and dropping down, I don't know how many weight divisions, like 4 weight divisions. Have you ever heard? I mean, I have nothing against Amanda Serrano. She is a great fighter, has done some things in her career, but never heard of any boxer dropping down from 140 to 115 or whatever the hell she's at right now. Weight bullying. That's all I'm gonna say about that, because I already made a video about that. You can go check it out. But hey, Amanda Serrano should be fighting at 135. She should be fighting at lightweight with Katie Taylor. With her sister. Her sister is the same goddamn size as her sister. Cindy Serrano's fighting as a lightweight. So I don't understand what Amanda Serrano's doing. But that's neither here nor there. Christina Hammer is fighting Carissa Shields. That's coming up in in April? Let's see, when is that fight taking place exactly? I'll give you that. I mean, I'm sure you all know, but anybody who's listening to this video know when that fight's taking place, because women's boxing is on the come up. You know what I'm saying? So April 13th in Atlantic City, New Jersey, Carissa Shields and Christina Hammer fighting a 10-round fight for the title of undisputed IBF, WBA, WBC, and WBO. Man, now that's the fight right there to pay attention to. And we should have more big name women boxers coming together and fighting. Mikaela Mayer is young. She's young. She has a long way to go. She only has she's still in the single digits of fights. So once she, gets herself into the 20s, then she'll have the experience to challenge for a title. But right now, Katie Taylor will mop the floor with Mikaela Mayer. Let's just be real about it. But Mikaela Mayer fighting out of top rank, I don't know who she has. I mean, they can do deals with Matchroom. There's women boxers are all over. They're not really signed to one promoter, so she has the flexibility to find some tough matchups and get going. So all respect to Mikaela Mayer for being a true fighter, and just is getting some experience. But I'm just gonna end on talking about this thing in women's boxing, and as I touched on this point before, that these women got to fight each other, man. That's the only thing that's gonna grow the sport. You can't be fighting nobody who's gonna want to watch a bunch of women fighters fight, just like in men boxing. Who's gonna like for example, Gervonta Davis fought a late replacement, but like that was because it was because Abner Mares checked out with an injury. But those fights don't that fight didn't last one round. Like a lot of these women fights, man, that women boxers that the boxing matches, man, they're picking on these uneven competition. We just need even competition to grow the sport of women's boxing. As simple as that. Because when you get the right matchmaking, it's a very good. It's going to be a very good fight, man. Because they know they got something to. Unfortunately, in this society, they know they have to really put their best forward, or people going to tune off because you know how it is, man. It's always women fighting at a disadvantage to get the eyes of the public, or I don't know. That's just the way how these these male promoters have laid the groundwork. They're not, so they're just now coming around, and hopefully things have changed. But you got to have the right matchmaking. You can't have a bunch of Hey, I know, understand you. This boxing is a marathon sport; it's not a sprint. So you're gonna have to have some fights, that but you have to have okay. If there's so many women fighters out here, there's some that's gonna come up, and there's some that's old, like Cecilia Baracus, Amanda Serrano, um, Delphine Pearson, you know, uh, a lot of these women that are kind of older, they should be getting in there with stiff competition. They shouldn't be taking easy matchups. That those women, is their responsibility to risk it all. Go like Amanda Serrano should be fighting Katie Taylor 2 or 3 times, depending on how the first fight go. Cecilia Brækhus should be rematching Callie Reese, because that was a good fight. Or she should be looking to either go down. She's at 147. She can go from 140 to 147. Stay in there because her power is very weak. She cannot be going up past 147. Cecilia Brækhus, so she has to find some stiff competition between 147 and 140. That's how it is. I mean, that's the only they don't have time. They don't have enough time to be bullshitting. I don't know if they just collecting checks. They're satisfied with just collecting checks and just riding out to the sunset. But that's not doing the sport any good. So if they give a damn, they will be putting on great matches at the tail end of their career, because those women are getting older. Cecilia Brækhus, Amanda Serrano, those women are getting older. They're going out the door. So Amanda Serrano owes it to herself and her legacy, or what she don't. I mean, look, if she's okay with cherry picking, it's gonna tarnish her legacy. But anyways, all I'm saying is the young up and coming fighters, like even Katie Taylor's 32. I would think she's young, but she seems to be young. She has a young career, but she's 32. That's still kind of old. But she's still young. She has by her boxing years. She's young in boxing years, so she has time to do a lot of different things. But she's the only one to me that seems to be wanting to take on all challenges. I mean, you know, I'm sure there's, but Mikaela Mayer is on her way. That's all I'm saying. So just be on the lookout for her, man. She's is fighting on ESPN. So, I'm gonna be tuned in to that one. That's Friday. That's Friday, February 15th. February 15th on ESPN. Let's see, is that televised? I believe it is televised. Congratulations to Top Rank, man. They actually televising some shit, some good stuff. Women's boxing, 8 rounds televised. Portion of the is on the undercard of the Rob Brandt, Kasan Basagurov. I don't know who the hell that is, Kasan Basagurov, but Rob Brandt, number 4 ranked. This fight's gonna be on ESPN, so check out Mikaela Mayer versus Yareli Larios, 8-round junior lightweight division. Yeah, that's for the what belt is that again? That's for the NABF title, which is really nothing, but it's something, I guess. It's only like it's like in men's boxing. It's only 4 belts anyone needs to be worried about: the IBF, WBC, WBA, and WBO. I don't know what the NABF is. I don't even know what that is. But this is a real Ghana world boxing.